This week on Know Your Plug. Meet Aisha Yesufu, a renowned Nigerian activist and a businesswoman.
Hello, my name is Aisha Yesufu. I am an active Nigerian citizen. But before being an active Nigerian citizen, I'm a businesswoman.
Aisha is a co-founder and member of #BringBackOurGirls movement that calls for the rescue of over 200 schoolgirls who were abducted by the Boko Haram from their school in Chibok, northern Nigeria, on 14th of April 2014.
Now to Nigeria and the hundreds of schoolgirls kidnapped last year by Boko Haram.
Her, together with other women, marched to the Nigerian National Assembly in Abuja to call on the government to take action. In 2017, Aisha became a prominent member of the EndSARS movement that drew attention to police brutality in Nigeria.
Death is not when you no longer breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. For me, death is when you are afraid to speak the truth. You are afraid to speak against injustice because you are afraid to die. The day I'm unable to speak because I'm afraid to die will be the day that I truly die.
EndSARS was coined from a controversial police unit in Nigeria called Special Anti-Robbery Squad.
This protest is a protest for survival. When I see these people, this youth who are protesting for EndSARS, I say to my generation, we failed them. If we hadn't failed them, they won't be there protesting EndSARS. They will have a great nation. They don't want to be on the streets being pelted.
She was dubbed the Statue of Liberty for her stance in defying the attacks on citizens by police during the EndSARS protest. Aisha demands for good governance not only in Nigeria but across Africa, full of accountability and transparency.
It was on my 40th birthday that I decided no, silence will no longer be an option. On my 40th birthday, I realized that I also was a problem of the country. If you're poor in Nigeria, you're faceless, nameless, and voiceless. Absolutely. As a teenager, anything for you, right? As a teenager, and I was quite angry at my parents, and I would say to them, "Why are you keeping quiet when the country is being run aground and there's so much corruption?" And that's the thing that hurts me right now, because it's actually my age mates who are now in the position of power who have continued this corruption that we're so angry about.
In 2020, Aisha was among BBC's 100 Women, and she was also named by the New African magazine in a list of 100 most influential Africans across the globe.
When you talk na yarns, you go talk and finish, you go enter inside house, nothing go happen. We don't tire. They don't kill us. I don't want to carry my picking cause say you don't die. Because make go happen. But then you see me like this, I'll be a show woman. Any time we touch my picking, we go die there. I tell you. So before we get to that place, let us do this thing in a lawful manner. There is nothing wrong with the IT coming out.
In her other life, Aisha is a parent and a businesswoman who teaches people financial literacy to empower them to be financially independent and in turn have a voice in demanding for good governance.
Leaders in who govern their country. People have been denied the right to vote. All sorts of violence meted on citizens by people who know nothing other than violence.
The alma mater of Bayero University is also part of NALAFEM, a Pan-Africanist organization for women politicians and activists united towards liberating African women and girls. We met during the NALAFEM summit held in Safari Park Hotel, Nairobi, and with humility she accepted to speak to you, our Know Your Plug audience. Listen in.
We will build a Nigeria
Aisha Yesufu. I am an active Nigerian citizen. But before being an active Nigerian citizen, I'm a businesswoman. And one of the things I want to say to you is that no matter what you do, know what your strengths are. Most times people don't focus on their strength. What they do is that they focus on their weakness and they're struggling. But if you know what your strength is and then you expatiate on that strength, you will do much better. And with your weaknesses, just delegate. There are other people who your weakness is their strength, and so you don't have to keep struggling. It's very important for one to also find one's niche. What is that thing that you love to do? What is that thing that, irrespective of what is happening, you will just do it even if you're not being paid for it? It's important to know that. When you know that, then you're able to thrive in an environment where you can do so well. But one of the things I always say to you is that if you just focus and just do the things that you want to do, by the way, focus is follow one course until successful. Just focus and keep doing that thing. Sometimes it seems as if it's not working, but they're surprised that normally most people don't know how to pray, and that's a test they don't know how to pass, and that's a perseverance test. If you're able to pass that perseverance test and know that, keep going, just keep working at it. Don't focus on the result, focus on the effort. Because as it is, a lot of people forget, they're so eager to just get that result, and they forget that it's the effort that gives you the result is not in your control, yeah? But the effort is in your control. And as much as you put in the effort at the right thing, definitely the result will come out. And so I'll just say to you, keep doing you, don't give up, don't focus on instant gratification, always go for delayed gratification, and most importantly, work on your financial independence. You might say to me, what is financial independence? Financial independence is when your passive income can take care of your expenses. And what is passive income? That money that you no longer have to work for to earn it. Maybe it's rent from houses you build, it's royalty from some music or book that you've written. That's your passive income. Active income, on the other hand, is the money that you have to work for to earn either your salary or your profit from your business. So it's possible, as much as possible, save, invest, and then build passive yielding investments or investments that will appreciate over time, so that at the end of the day, you will be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. Thank you.
Aisha is your plug, leading the way in demanding for good governance and accountability unapologetically.